Yo, Hendel here with Average Dude Slow-Pitch. Today I'm real excited to bring out the Pure Lambright. Obviously, like most of you, I'm assuming, I saw Tyler Irvine's video of him swinging this. I think they threw 400 swings on it and it was still passing, which is awesome. I haven't found many compression issues with the NDM 2 and 3 style models. The last NDM 1 I swung, I believe, was the model that came out middle to end of 2023. That one only gave us about 50 swings before it failed. Talked to some people over there at Pier. Those were known to be, these are your game ready ones. Real similar to like the tantrums and stuff where you're just gonna game it, put it away, don't BP it, and if you really want to, 52s. With this one, again, it looked gas. I know it's Tyler Irvine, he absolutely kills the ball. Are we gonna get to 123 today like he did? Absolutely not. But I'm hoping this is another one of our 110 plus type bats. So we are gonna try to get close to that 200 swing mark. I know most of our videos were close to that 150, but now that the kind of bats are slowing down a little bit here in the middle of the season, the goal is to be able to have more time to be out here, get those swings in. But again, we are still in kind of windy season for New Mexico, so we'll see what the weather does for us. We have 3 total bats to put on video today. Again, we're aiming for 600 between the 3 of them, so that gives us 200 per bat. So out here at Apodaca, again, 330 lines, 350 to 360, possibly 370, depending which gap you're looking at. I believe the scoreboard's 370, and then dead center's right at 390 with the batter's eye. So we'll get our swings on this, all Pro M's. As a reminder, if you were just BPing these yourself, sure, maybe I'd go Pro M's in the beginning if you know a bat's gonna pass, kind of break it in good, rotate the bat as you go. But once it feels good, ready to game it, knock off the Pro M's, the Classic M's, all that stuff. Get 52s. If you don't have 52s, I know it sucks to have to buy more balls, but cheapest option I found so far is over Evil Sports. Their 52s, which I think currently are sold out, should be coming back soon. They're gonna be the best to protect it, last forever, all that kind of stuff. And yes, it might take a little longer to break in, but that's the only, if you can only afford to have one type of ball, that's what I would go with because it'll protect all of your bats, keep them from breaking, increase that longevity, and you're still gonna be able to figure out kind of the sweet spot and stuff. Is the ball gonna fly as far? No, but who are we showing off for right in BP? Out here we're using the Pro M's just so you can kind of see game style performance, which is why we rock the Thunder ZNs, the regular Pro M's, not the hardcores, and the Razzle Pro M's as well. So let's go ahead and get some swings on this. Super excited. Again, shout out to Lambright for the new bat. This paint job, which I'll try to get you a close up here when we do the compression, is probably one of my favorites with this wood grain look. It's something I really like from Monster back in the day, but hopefully it performs kind of as I'm expecting it to, and then we'll come back, final thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and test the Pure Lambright. This one, ever since watching Tyler, I mean, I was excited for when I saw the paint job, but once I saw Tyler Irvine's video over there with League Night Heroes, I was definitely excited to swing it. The thing that kind of caught my eye, and again, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it, but it starts right here at about 250, 260, and they put, if I remember correctly, it was either 300 or like 400 swings on it, and it was still passing. Again, Pure's done a good job with their bats starting relatively game ready, and then passing for a while. Just know, even though this is at 250, it's by no means, could you pull the wrapper and game it right away? Sure, but you better hit the sweet spot. But go watch League Night Heroes video with Tyler Irvine. He even mentions that around the 100, I think 150 mark swing is where he really felt like it started to open up. Felt great, he would game it, or actually I lied, he said he wouldn't game it yet, but it was opening up, and then about towards the end of that video, he was like, okay, this is where you could really feel the barrel opening up even more, and it got better and better with each swing. And so that's something I agree with. Realize a lot of these bats, even if they are hot at the wrapper, you're getting a hot sweet spot with some forgiveness, but that bat's only gonna get way hotter with way more forgiveness as you open up the barrel more, which is why it's nice when you have bats that are gonna pass. All right, as we mentioned, Terry Lambert, seen it swung so far in that video with Tyler Irvine, so we're gonna go swings on it. We don't know how much time we have today. We actually got a little bit of a limitation. 1, field time. 2, it's my wife's birthday, so I can't be out here all day. So we're gonna get as many swings on this as we can, but I do wanna get 150 to 200 at least, kind of really let this thing open up. So if we don't get to that mark today, which again, I don't know that we will, we're gonna bring it back out. We've got a 40 we're now for Memorial Day. Today's only Friday, so Sunday we're gonna come back out. And if anything, you'll see more swings on this. If you wonder why I'm in a different jersey and the rest of it, that's gonna be why. But we'll make sure we get the swings to really let this thing perform and see if this can't be another one of our 110 plus type bats. We definitely ain't hitting 123 like Tyler Irvine, but maybe we get to 110. I think our record's 113 with one of the axes this year, so maybe it'll be a new leader there. And I don't know if I mentioned in the intro, this is a 27.5 model, so to me it feels pretty good. I mean, it feels like a true 27.5, which is what I really like. You can kind of feel the load in there as well. So just kind of keep that in mind. I think most of these are sold out. If you do end up liking this, reach out to us. I did buy an extra 26.5 just in case people saw this and want to pick one up. So we will most likely have this one available at the end of this video. So reach out to us along with a new and wrapper 26.5.
95 miles per hour.
Well, that's a new sound for Pier. It's a way different sound, and that's this one swing. I get it, but this is the first Pier that's felt. Pier's always been soft. This one felt a little stiff there, so I like it.
96 miles per hour.
That one's more in the hands.
102 miles per hour.
Well, there's a good third swing.
98 miles per hour.
Dude, the ball's carrying great off of this. That's 4 swings in. We've got a 102, 103, whatever that was, and that 98 off the top of the fence, left center.
99 miles per hour.
Scoreboard.
102 miles per hour.
Perfect.
Oh, we're gonna open this up. It's gonna get to 110. And then Tyler, Irvine that is, I'm gonna have to hit you up next time we're in the same place, and I gotta watch that 123 in person. That ball's sizzling.
106 miles per hour. 105 miles per hour.
There's no way this bat doesn't get to 110. It's already just feels great.
101 miles per hour.
But we're 101 with launch angle less than 15 swings in. Yes, again, 250 compression, so it starts game ready. But it gets better and better. I have no reason to think Tyler Irvine didn't know what he's talking about when he said, hey, it felt great from the beginning and it was only getting better all the way through out to that 300 swing mark.
107 miles per hour. 104 miles per hour.
It's just easy to get through the zone, good control. I like everything about it so far.
106 miles per hour.
It's so consistent right now.
108 miles per hour.
Well, there's a 108.
97 miles per hour.
Very, very top of the trees in the last one.
Yeah, but that's on the other field. That's good.
So,
That's the best ball.
we mentioned before, we're 25 swings in now. Thing feels great. It's an absolute rock launcher. Ball's flying off. We're gonna take a break here. We gotta pick up some balls. Once we're done, come back. Junior's gonna get about 25 swings. I'll take 25 more. He'll take 25 more. That'll put us at 100 swings for the day. Then we're gonna put it up, come back out Sunday, put another 100 on there, and give you kind of final thoughts at around that 200 swing mark. But I'll do a real quick rundown of what it's like at that 100 swing mark today, before the final thoughts on the second video.
92 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour.
But I do get what you're saying about that feel, like, and sound, like those APC barrel
It's
DeMarinis.
not quite as high pitch as the APCs, but it's close.
Yeah.
It's right between Juno and that DeMarini APCs, I think, with the handle of like a stiff Juno.
91 miles per hour.
Ethan, where we caught that
90 miles per hour.
shot?
That one felt a lot better.
That's an easy double.
91 miles per hour.
That's close.
Felt good, yep. Knuckleball.
94 miles per hour.
It was close.
81 miles per hour.
Yeah, man, this real good feeling right here.
87 miles per hour.
Nice.
93 miles per hour.
That's the shot.
Yeah, that's the one right there.
That's
84 miles per hour.
All right, here we go. All in all, very forgiving. I like how easy it is to control. Especially if you like to cut the ball, I feel like it's pretty easy.
which is saying a lot for you swinging a 27 and a half.
It is significantly heavier than I'm used to swinging, but all in all, it's a great bat, man. It feels good. Paint job's great. It's a very, very good bat.
Yeah, we only went 27 and a half because Junior said he wanted to see what it felt like to be like Tyler Irvine today, so that's our plan. But we're up to right at a little over 50 swings. I'll look at the exact number here in a second. I'm gonna come up, like I said, take some more swings. I'll let you know what the number's at. But give us a second to make a swap and we'll get going. All right, we're up to 60 swings so far with the Lambright. I'm gonna swing now. This will be kind of all we have time for. Hopefully get about 40 more right now. Put us about 100. I'll let you know when we're done what we're at. And like we said, we're back out Sunday to swing them. So the part I like about that too, we've already mentioned it. It's about 75 degrees now. Sun's kind of cooking a little. I mean, I know 75 doesn't sound too hot, but no cloud cover, a little higher elevation. Sun, to me at least, feels hotter. But so the balls we've been using since we started at 7:30, I've checked them out. I mean, they're not mush or anything, but it'll be nice. We're gonna swing this first on Sunday, so the balls will be fresh straight out of the house. So see if that changes a little bit, but the way it's performing right now, I like it because now I know as you're playing a little more in the tournament and the ball's been out there a little longer, it's performing great anyway. So let's keep it going. See if we can find something we don't like about it. Because so far, I like everything about this 12-inch half-ounce model for Terry Lambright. So yeah, that's about all I got to say about it.
97 miles per hour.
Oh, that's a seed.
105 miles per hour.
There it is.
97 miles per hour.
God, that was a seed. Right off the top of the yellow, just kept going.
Hit the tree though.
Yeah.
Hit the tree and then hit the yellow.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah. Hit the tree.
85 miles per hour.
Off the hands to the track again. So great forgiveness out of a 12-inch so far. I mean, yeah, it's stiff. You can feel it down here. You can feel the stiffness when you catch it high or low. But we're 85 plus still, which pretty solid, especially if you keep on line. I mean, don't hit in the air. But even a couple of those misses, they're gone on normal softball fields.
100 miles per hour.
That's good.
Yeah, sizzling off this barrel.
94 miles per hour.
It's a slight miss too, watch this. Halfway into the trees, 94, caught a little low sweet spot. So you can feel it opening up. It's actually opening up pretty slowly, but we'll talk about that a little bit more in our mid final thoughts. So our, I don't know, halfway thoughts.
103 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour.
Oh, that's a perfect way to end day one. So, like we said, it's gonna be a two-part series. Let me look real quick how many swings we got on it. Hang on, so I can give you guys an accurate number. But we're sitting at, oh, we got pretty close where we want. So, 92 swings here, day one. I mentioned in the beginning when Tyler Irvine swung it, he did mention about the 150 swing mark. He wouldn't game it yet, put more swings, let it break in. I will test this thing before we swing it on Sunday. Gives it time to cool down, see where it's at. Expecting to still pass with flying colors, but feels great so far. Nice stiff handle, reminds me almost of Junos. The feel and sound somewhere, sound-wise, between those Junos and the new APC DeMarini. So, very forgiving, love it so far. Would I game it right now at about this mark? I honestly probably would be willing to game it, just because the sweet spot's great. I looked, my average is round one, not tired yet, I was not cooking. We were right at like 100.1 on 25 swings. So ball was coming off great. Flying off sweet spot, it was still forgiving. Yeah, a little stiff here and there, but maybe game it as far as like a league, local tournament, stuff like that. Would I take it out to like one of our B events, something like that, military ball, game it? Maybe not, I don't want that extra forgiveness for those occasional miss hits, things like that. But now that we're pushing closer to the 100 swing mark, you can tell it's opening up, not quite as fast as you might think for a bat start at 250, but based on what the compression is gonna do, I'm expecting this thing's gonna get real, real good. I think 108 is currently our high speed. Like I said, we're gonna come back. 7:30 a.m. is gonna be when we're gonna start hitting on Sunday. We're expecting about 70 degrees already at that point. But balls will be fresh, that'll be fresh, straight out of the house. See what this thing can do for us. So stick around, part two coming up soon. Like I mentioned, bringing it back out, day two. We're out here Sunday morning, Memorial Day weekend. This thing's got about 92 swings on it, according to kind of our pocket radar tracker. Every now and then it doesn't track, so it's somewhere between that 92-100 range. But you'll see a compression test here in a second for kind of what it's sitting at now. Our goal is to throw about another 100 or so swings on it, just to kind of see how it performs. And now this gets to be kind of the first bat of the day, when it's still only about 65, 70 degrees out. Balls haven't been sitting in the sun, bat hasn't been sitting in the sun, anything like that. And just kind of see what kind of performance you get. So let's get after it. Morning two. It's about 65 degrees currently, so everything was stored inside. Figure out where this thing's at compression-wise after our first kind of 100 swings. The exact number was 92, by the way. But see where we're at and kind of go from there. So there's our zero. And as expected, we're just above 250, so 255, maybe even 260. So for how good it felt with those first 100, interested to see what this kind of next 100 does for us. So let's go ahead and see how this thing continues to perform, and then we'll get final thoughts.
103 miles per hour.
That still feels great. Dave.
101 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour.
Ball's crushed. Get way onto the fast pitch field.
103 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour.
Bro, 103 on that angle. I'm telling you, the sweet spot's getting hotter and hotter. And the thing hasn't moved in compression.
102 miles per hour.
Yep, it's definitely only getting better. I mean, that's another 30 swings, so we're up to about 120. We're gonna have Junior, Keith, each take a couple cuts, or take some cuts with it as well. Come back, take a few more. Like I said, we're gonna get to at least that 200 mark, and then final compression, final thoughts.
85 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
He's loose.
84 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour. 97 miles per hour. 101 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour.
Who needs?
108 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour. 107 miles per hour. 112 miles per hour.
112. Only 11 miles per hour slower than Tyler Irvine.
104 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
I think that was a better one to end on.
Yeah, the Lambright's filthy. All right, I'd like to give you an exact count here on the Lambright, but I did mess up the pocket radar there near the end. So we're somewhere between 200 and 250 swings. So either way, we've got a whole bunch of swings on it. Everything's been, again, those Pro M's. Nothing too crazy. Everything was inside, all that kind of fun stuff. So at the start of today, when we were at the 92 to 100 swing mark, we were sitting right at 255 still, really hadn't moved. And now even at this point, we're sitting dead on 250. So we've got a bat now that, in my opinion, has been pretty much gas from the start. We'll talk a little more about it in the final thoughts, but still sitting at 250 at nearly 250 swings. So this is kind of what you're really looking for out of a bat. We'll talk about more in the final thoughts. All right, we're field swings, velo, and final compression complete here with the Pure Lambright. And again, this is something we're gonna try doing here in the going forward, really, with more and more swings on these bats, so we can see kind of how they really open up more and more. Because again, for a bat that started at 250, it felt good at the start, but you've seen now we're nearly 250 swings and we're still sitting right at 250. So it definitely gives you some room to break in. It's definitely, even though the compression's not really moving, it definitely got better with swings. And kind of everyone out here agreed with the more swings, it got more forgiving, sweet spot got hotter, all that kind of fun stuff. And so me and Junior are the only ones to swing it on day one, just because we were the only ones out here. But Keith got a chance, James got a chance to swing it as well. And this is definitely, for me, an improvement for Pure. The barrel is not nearly as soft as the previous ones. I think between the stiffer handle and this new tech barrel, and I think it's X19 is what they're calling it, you're getting a more traditional kind of feel. To me, it's somewhere of a mix between the APC D-Marinis that have dropped and then kind of the Junos with the stiffer handles, which I really, really like. It's still got kind of a, it's like a thinner knob, but thicker overall, if that kind of makes sense. Which for me, I use the little knob cuffs anyway, so it works out well. I could easily get away with not having the knob cuff for game purposes, but for BP, I don't want to tear up my hand. Plus, I might have overlifted recently, and so my forearm's having some little issues here, so it's nice to not have to grip as hard there for that one. But performing great. We didn't quite touch Tyler Irvine's 123 miles an hour. I think we got the 112. I'll take it. Now I just need to work out for about the next 3 years, and maybe I'll get about half the size of Tyler, and then try to retouch that 123 range. But I think, honestly, with how this one's swinging, you could easily go another 100 swings. Again, I believe Tyler put between 350, 400 on his video with League Night Heroes. So I'm gonna hold on to this one for a while. I'm gonna put more swings and see if I can't figure out how long till this thing fails. Whether or not you'll actually see another video on it, that I don't know. But once I get to that point, I'll either post up on our Facebook or throw maybe a comment, pinned comment on the video for this one in the YouTube to kind of let you know. But if you're somebody who's been looking for that kind of stiffer handle, more traditional, maybe you didn't like some of the softer barrels, this is definitely a good option to go with. I know there's some 25.5s, 26.5s left. I've got one 26.5 on hand that I picked up just in case they sold out, so that if viewers saw this and wanted one, they could get one. They are still $300 shipped with warranty. That's just the price that these go for with them. However, I'm gonna tell you, based on the fact that it's lasting at that point, and then obviously that includes a warranty, it's a good price at that point. It's not something you have to worry about failing. And again, we did all this with Pro-Ms, so there were no 52s mixed in. So if you were somebody who wanted to put a crap ton of swings on it, you could go 52s. But I'm telling you, you're gonna take a while to really break it in, because I feel like it took about that 150, 200 swing mark to really start to open up. And yes, I would game it at this point, but why not continue to swing it until it gets even more opened up at that point? So great product from Pier. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Head over to either Pier Sports or let us know. We've got some connects for you we'll put you in touch with to get you squared away, or we can simply get you squared away as well. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great day.